I am the law. I am the Prince of all Saiyans.
Could you raise the cup? I am Gotham's reckoning.
I'm lonely.
We like the toys. We like hoarders. We like the toys. We like monitos. 2, 3, 4. Orale!
What's up, party people? Welcome back to the Two Kind of Universe. My name is Party Pete, and today we're hitting you with another, yes, yet another brand new segment here on the channel. I've been meaning to do kind of like a flex video series where I kind of just go over a whole bunch of stuff I purchased within the last week or so, and then just kind of make a video out of it. I'm not going to call it figures of the week or figures of the month or anything else like that. This is more like figures of the moment because I don't really buy figures that often, to be honest with you. Hopefully you like this. If you do, please leave a like below, leave a comment, and hit subscribe if you like what we're doing here on the Two Kind of Universe. That said, we're going to go ahead and jump right into it. A couple days ago, I made a 1-minute figure review of the Dragon Stars Goku from BanDai, and I went ahead and picked up Vegeta also at the same time. I just didn't really feel like these figures needed a review on their own, but I picked up Vegeta because he's pretty cool, and I wanted a Super Saiyan Blue Goku and a Vegeta to match. Of course, he did come with 2 additional hands right over here. Overall, he has a lot of the same articulation that Goku has, and the paint is really good on this figure. You can actually get him into some crazy poses if you actually move him around quite a bit. He is a little bit fragile, however. I did break the leg and the figure right in half right over here at the torso. So if you're interested in these figures, definitely pick them up. Only $20 if you find them at GameStop. They're also on Amazon, Big Bad Toy Store. I'd highly recommend it if you're into Dragon Ball and you don't want to spend $60 or $70 on a figure art. Next, we're taking a look at Master Chiefs from the Halo Legendary Collection, or whatever it is from Jazwares toys that they put out. I actually picked this up quite a long time ago, both of these. I picked them up at the beginning of this year. I did note, and actually had a review for Master Chief, where he had some quality control issues. Like, for instance, he's missing the knee pad right over here. You see he has one over here on the left. And, yeah, he's just like a really loose figure. But even though I wasn't very impressed by the quality control, I did like that the Chief came with a bunch of hands, and he actually can use the Halo Reach weapons if you have that 1/12 scale statue from the Legendary Collection, or the Legendary Edition, I should say, of that game. So if you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. If not, hit up eBay, look for Halo Reach Legendary Collection weapons, go ahead and pick that up. I also picked up the 1/18 scale of the Master Chief from the Legendary Collection. I thought he was pretty cool looking, and I couldn't find a larger Chief for a long time. So I actually custom painted this one. Well, I wouldn't even say custom paint, but I added line paneling with a Gundam marker all over the body of the Master Chief. Because if you notice on the larger Chief, the paint is just kind of dull. I mean, it's just all green. There's really no contrast to anything. But, you know, just as doing something as adding some line paneling makes it look really good. Pops out the figure, in my opinion. I also did some custom work on the larger Master Chief. I had an old Halo Mega Block set that came with a fluorescent Cortana, and basically all I did was just super glue this to the Chief's hand so he can kind of hold her and look at her or talk to her or whatever. I think it's a really neat piece to add to the Master Chief if you have one, and you just happen to have that old set. I can't even remember where it came from, to be honest with you. It's just one of those things to enhance the figure that you can just, you know, get for free if you have it laying around somewhere. So, and I think it really works. Up next, we have a Build-A-Figure from McFarlane Toys, DC Multiverse line. I've never been big on Marvel Legends, so this is my first Build-A-Figure, and putting everything together was really worth it. I love the sculpt on this thing. I love all the texture. The paint looks really good, but I'm actually intending to repaint this guy and add some glow-in-the-dark paint and some skin and flesh tone to kind of just bring him back to looking like a normal Bane. I also don't dig the bat logo over here for the mask. I prefer the traditional Bane. And like a lot of folks have been having trouble with the legs, I actually had no trouble putting these on and them staying there. So, pretty solid figure in my opinion. If you have the intention of actually making a custom of this guy, or repainting him, or doing anything else like that, I highly recommend picking him up. He is a huge hunk of plastic, and I think he's one of the more better Build-A-Figures that have come out of the DC Multiverse line so far. And speaking of getting into uncharted territory, here is the first Mezco figure I ever purchased. Mezco Toys, 112 Collective Judge Dredd. I actually made a whole review of this guy, but I was not happy with it. So you'll probably never see it on the channel. But I can tell you that this is one of the greatest figures I've ever owned. Is it the best figure? Absolutely not. But this figure is really awesome. I picked him up for retail or just below retail, I think. If you're interested in getting one, I highly recommend picking him up before he goes up in value. Because, of course, Mezco. Anything you look at today is going to be $20 more expensive next week, and then $100 more expensive next year. Of course, me being the psycho that I am, since I bought the Dread, I figured, what the hell, I might as well get 2 more of these guys. Over here on the right, we've got Craig 13, and then over here on the left, it is Mezco's own mascot, Gomez, Roach of the Golden Head. I'm of the opinion that Craig 13 is a very underrated figure, and people are really sleeping on him. He comes with a lot of cool accessories, and if you love sci-fi like I do, you're going to be really, really impressed with this figure. You can make your own backstory, and I mean, the cloth goods and everything from the armor down to the paint is great. I really enjoyed this figure. I can't believe people are, just kind of just being like, oh, whatever. He sucks. He can't look down with the helmet on. Not the point. He's also got this really cool Reaper blade, or whatever it's called, the scythe blade. And it comes with this really cool effect you can actually pull off. A lot of cool fluorescent stuff with this guy. He also has a light-up feature. Light-up features on toys are something that I'm really not into, but this is pretty tastefully done, and I really enjoy that it adds to the actual figure itself. I mean, you can pose him. He's got lights over here on the back, right here on the chest rig, or whatever you want to call it. And then if you take the helmet off, you see that he actually has a head underneath there, and the eye lights up too. Let me go ahead and turn off my lights real quick so you can see that. Really dope. I really like that. Finally, out of the 3 that I picked up, I have Gomez, Roach with the Golden Head, with an actual golden head. I thought this was an insane figure to begin with, as people are sleeping on this one too, but within the last 2 weeks it has actually grown in value, meaning that it's actually getting scarce in the secondary market. I really enjoyed this figure. I think the articulation on all of these are really good. I caught the bug, so now I gotta keep buying Mezco. I'd be remiss if I didn't mention that the Mezco toys have a ton of accessories. There's Gold Gomez's accessories right there. You can see the boom box back over here. Here we've got Craig. We've got Craig's accessories in this bag. And then Judge Dredd actually didn't come with too much, but what he does come with is a lot of badass attitude. I'm the law. And that's going to do it, party people. I hope you liked this video. This is something I've been, again, kind of toying around with doing for a long time. So if you did like it, please leave a like down below. Hit that subscribe button if you want some more. We'll be catching you back this week with another review. I haven't decided which video I'm actually going to edit and put up yet. Hopefully it's good, and hopefully everybody else likes it. And if you haven't been checking us out in our live streams, we started doing those just a couple of weeks ago, and we're kind of building up the frequency of when we actually go live here on YouTube. So if you're into that, please hit us up here, or even give us a like on Facebook, Too Good Con Universe, or you can hit us up on Twitter, whatever our Twitter handles may be. I'll leave links to everything on the bottom. And yeah, that's it. Y'all stay safe, stay healthy, and wear a mask. We'll catch you in the next one.